Welcome to Chef Live. I'm Bonnie Johnson, the nutritionist for Chef Live, and I'm here with Chef Sterling. We are doing something really quick and really easy today.
That's right, and today, Bonnie, we're going to do a chicken pot pie with a twist. Chicken pot pie is a great comforting food out there. Everyone loves a good chicken pot pie. We're going to take a few shortcuts, chef secrets, that you're going to love at home, where we're going to create a chicken pot pie and get it to you in 15 minutes.
So you think I can make this on my way home, just when I walk in the door from gymnastics practice, and everybody's still going to be okay, we won't have major meltdowns?
Yes.
Okay.
And you said something earlier, Bonnie, about quality. You can use a good frozen product. So here we have peas, carrots, celery. You can find frozen vegetables that's really, really good and nutritional, as long as you don't overcook those vegetables.
Right.
So when you're on the fly like me and you, getting home, my knife skills are faster than most people, but the people out there, grab some frozen vegetables. Then all you have to do is dice some onion and julienne some potato. Today, I'm using one Yukon potato. I'm going to show you the fastest mashed potatoes that you've ever seen.
Fantastic.
So what we're going to do first is we have a poaching liquid, which is just a little bit of chicken stock.
Smells good.
With a little bit of salt in it for some flavor. We're going to add our chicken in there.
So that's just a chicken breast that you've chopped up?
Yes, just
Okay.
a chicken breast.
Okay. If I have rotisserie chicken in the fridge, can I chop that up and use it?
Yes,
Instead
that's fine.
So I don't have
but
to even
don't
cook that
recook
part?
it, right?
No, don't
Okay.
recook it.
I'm gonna actually add my carrots in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna add my celery in there.
The reason I asked
Okay.
about frozen vegetables is a lot of times I like to just have them on hand. So, you know, the end of the week when your produce is maybe all gone, if you can reach into the freezer and you know that you're still going to have vegetables with your dinner and not skip that meal.
Yes.
Skip that part of your meal.
That's very important. You're right. So we're gonna turn that up a little bit, and while that's poaching, we have
mashed
the
potatoes.
sauce here. The mashed potatoes will be going into the broth as soon as the vegetables come out. So we're gonna let that come to a boil for about 2 minutes, a rapid boil. Whenever you want it to do quick or faster,
There
you
you
always
go.
cover the
Okay.
top for heat to create. Now we're gonna move to the actual sauce.
Okay.
So here's where we're gonna cheat a little bit.
Oh, good.
And what I mean by that, when I was shopping yesterday at Glacier's, I was going down the aisle to get flour, and I said, am I going to make roux for people, or is somebody going to go to sleep on television? So I said, what can I do to make this interesting with still great flavor? So the Wonder is a thinner flour. I use it to fry with sometimes, but it's also a panada, which is a thickening agent. It thickens things, thickens gravies. Well, last night I'm at home and I try this, and it actually thickened the 2% milk that we're about to use.
Wonderful. How easy.
So we're going to take those steamed vegetables, we're going to put it into the milk, and then we're going to use the panada. Actually, I'm going to put the Wonder in first, I'm sorry,
Okay.
and then the vegetables. Fold that in, and after we fold it in, we're going to pour it into our crock. And first we're going to put the mashed potatoes on the bottom.
Okay.
And what that does is after you dig in, you have that extra comforting flavor. So it's really neat. You're actually eating the chicken pot pie,
So
but then you get mashed
Mashed
potatoes.
potatoes in the bottom. That
And it's
sounds
yum, you know.
wonderful. So this is what we have here. You called it a sauce, but right now it is simply hot milk.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm actually boiling milk right now. That's about it.
And that's
I
really
need a whisk, but I'm going to
white,
use a small spoon.
white sauces are always intimidating to me. They either separate or they never really turn out, especially if I'm on the fly and I've got too much stuff going on. So
Now
this
you're-
looks like you can do it really easily.
You're seeing me add, I have about a half a cup of milk, and I'm
Okay.
going to add about 2 tablespoons of the Wonder, and you
Okay.
keep it moving. That's where you get the disaster. A lot of people just let things sit. They'll put the pasta on, the pasta sticks together. You didn't move it. You got
Okay, oh, that's a
so
good
the
rule.
sauce breaks too if you
Usually
don't.
my feet are moving somewhere else in the
Now you
house.
see that, Bonnie?
But
Look at that.
look at that. It is. It's starting to coat the back of the spoon. It looks
a little
wonderful.
thicker.
Yeah.
So we're going to let that actually keep cooking, and our vegetables should be almost done.
Oh, I wish you could smell that. And you said that was just chicken.
Just the chicken
broth
broth,
and a little bit of extra
low
salt.
sodium.
But when you put the onions in there and the carrots and the celery,
look at
oh,
that.
it just makes wonderful. Look at
So
that.
now we're going to go in here, and we're going to actually make that a reduction, and it's going to really get nice and creamy.
Okay, and if you can't remember all of this, it is going to be at cheflive.com. You can go there to watch this video and a number of other really, really easy videos. But what I'd encourage you to do is there's a second website. Have you heard about this one yet? createachangenow.org.
Yeah, that's
We're trying
awesome.
to get families back to the dinner table together and into the kitchen together. This is an easy one that kids could help with.
Very easy.
Look at that.
How creamy
oh my
that is.
gosh, you can see how the sauce is thickening up. Oh, that's too
now
easy.
The potatoes go in.
Oh.
Same broth. I didn't do anything special. These potatoes are going to take exactly 3 minutes.
And I love how you can use the same dish because I hate to do the dishes. At home we have a deal that if I cook, my husband does the dishes.
Same deal with me.
Is it?
Same deal.
Yeah, see, but I cook and he's never
But I make a
cooking.
mess. If I'm mad at my wife, I make a mess. No, she gets me for it.
Yeah, I
too.
get some of that too.
So now I'm going to take the the potatoes that's blanched. I think they need another minute. But as they cook, we want to show the final product. I'm going to go over here, grab the dish.
Ooh, we've got one already in the oven, so we can see it.
Okay.
Look at that.
So the fun part about this one was the puff pastry that we're about to do. We're working a little bit backwards here, but the puff pastry, or the pastry I found at Glacier's, was a frozen product, and it's for turnovers, you know? And I said, man, that's almost like puff pastry made. This is like a dream. So I grabbed it, and last night I made one, and the family ate it, and it worked out. So it comes in a little pack. I think it's like I forget, it's very cheap, but you get about 20 of them.
Wow.
And you can make individual pot pies for your kids or your family, but let me finish these
Now,
mashed potatoes.
if you didn't have a crock like this, you could just use like a teacup.
Any
Anything
oven
that's
ready.
oven-proof.
That's
yeah,
right. Any
that's a
oven
great
ready.
idea.
But you have to understand something. This is hot. The mashed potatoes is hot, right?
Right.
You're going in the oven for 15 minutes at 375. The chicken's already hot. It reached the proper temperature, the mashed potatoes. All you need to do is cook the top. Now, if you don't want to, you leave the tops. You can leave the tops and cook them the next day. But your pastry will dry out if you leave it too long. And the most important part for the pastry is to put egg wash on the top.
Okay, that's how you got it kind of
And
nice
that's why we have
shiny.
the egg out front. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
We're add our peas in there so we get a little bit more nutrition. And peas are one of those vegetables that a lot of kids will eat without complaining.
Okay. So I cheated a little bit. We have some mashed potatoes on the bottom. Just wanted you to see how much. And we're going to add our
1/4 of an inch in the bottom.
our mix.
Oh, this
Beautiful,
looks so good.
creamy. A little trick with the Wonder.
That's
Didn't
a
have
great
to
idea.
Didn't you have to use butter and flour? I thought you'd be happy about that.
Exactly. We had some butter earlier, right?
Yes. So here, I'm just going to take a little bit of the egg wash,
Put it on the inside.
wipe it on the rim,
There you go.
take the puff pastry, spread it out like so.
Look at that. Now you can do something that makes it look like a professional chef.
And as long as the product is oven ready, okay guys? Has to be oven ready, it can stand in the oven. And then we just take a little egg wash, rub it on top.
Another thing that my kids would love to do. When they put their hands in
Yeah.
something gooey and slimy, oh, they're all over it.
Then we take it and pop it in the oven for 15 minutes. And that's what you get.
And dinner is served. That is wonderful.
Okay.
So thank you very much. We're going to eat this, I think. I'm going to have
Yeah.
to stick a fork in there to
Okay.
really get the feel for it. This recipe and so many others are available at cheflive.com. If you're looking for more ways to get involved with your kids and get them into the kitchen, check out createachangenow.org. And we will see you again soon.